First, Battlefront. Let's see which one we hit. Prowess. Man, this is getting way crazier than I expected. This is exactly the one we wanted. Is that lethal? This is 6 damage. Then we play this. And that's a kill? No. And now we got the... Thank you, Lantern, for showing up. Oh my god, this is the craziest win of the day, man, I think. So let's see. Dragonhawk. Is that blue? This definitely feels like this combo deck. We can kill it. The question is, will that be enough? I guess we can go for the Hideout. We have double white. If we attack, will they block? I mean, only one way to know. Only one way to know. A lot of players will just take the damage because it's such a weird attack and it's not like being on 18 hurts them. See? 1 damage acquired. We're just masterful here. And most important part, now we go for this shrine. We can deal some damage, stack some, more shrines, and get those tokens again. And we can play this guy again to trigger all the other ones. We need the blue one or Battlefront. Those would be perfect hits. Random encounter. Let's go. Alright. A Weaver in the face. Definitely could be worse. This is only for 1 turn, so we take the damage. And we'll try to pressure them at least a little bit, I guess. Oh man, this is insane. It also pumps the prowess tree. Yes, we don't get haste on this. So we might as well play this guy. Let's go. Let's get some triggers. Definitely doesn't hurt. And let's make sure that we do less basic lands. We have a lot of those. Down to 9. Honestly, if we hit Battlefront or Blue Shrine, game should be ours. And they won't like this authority. It kinda prevents the whole random encounter game plan. That's why we kinda have it. Like, I think for shrines there's only like one way to play this deck, because you will never be in line with the meta decks on board. Like, there's no chance. You just basically have to reset the board every few turns. So you have to play like a control sweeper version, I think. Let's go. So we take what? Blue? Let's get blue. Why not? Why not? And let's hit something. You know what? This qualifies as a very good draw, which means we go for this. And we have blue. I think we kind of have all the colors. Let's go for this one. Starcage? We want to play them before the combat phase. You know what? We actually won the game. We just realized. We can just take this, and of course a land. Let's go for black one, just to be, a match. And that's actually game, right? I think this is game, because we get both triggers from both. Yep, that should be exactly, I think, 9 damage. Yep, perfectly calculated. Well, that kind of worked. Alright guys, we'll pay life and go with some authority in our lives, because we have no idea what the matchup is, and we want to be sure that if there are creatures on turn 1, which never happened before, we are ready for it. Okay, this is kind of nice. So we know we can play Lantern and cycle it, we get some life gain, and we are on our way for some cool shrines. And maybe we can hit Battlefront and get 2. That would be amazing. Oh boy. Oh, they took a page of our book with May. So that will hurt a little bit. I mean, let's wait for the attack. We can draw a card here. Thank you very much. Let's see what we draw. I would love to hit first shrine. Honestly, this is pretty good. Not exactly what we wanted, but I mean close enough, I guess. Let's go. We go to 15, but we sweep the whole board. Now authority is very powerful, and on the next turn we can drop a shrine. It's nice to clear the board on this turn, because they probably cannot play too many creatures. I hope for 1, and that means we can, go with this and start the chain. Like, we probably need to hit blue one or Battlefront to get, tons of value. Alright, they will get a lot of counters. This one doesn't protect. There was something similar At that moment, let's go for this guy. And let's get our first shrine. There was something very similar that sacrificed itself and protected other creatures or tokens, something like this. So I always mistake those and I'm like, can you protect against sweepers? No, but this one can. So they can protect the biggest creature in the board. That will be something we need to play around. Sure. We don't really want to sweep on the next turn, even though this is our only play. And this is too... You know what? I think this is good. I think we go for this. They have... Okay, I think this is the blue one or Azorius. There is one ally that can ambush. Alright, I'll take it. And this is actually kind of nice. Okay, so they're going for this, but they kind of gave away the play. I like it. So we could sweep, but then they sacrifice and protect the biggest one. Or you can go for the Starcage, and it's kind of the same. Let's go for the Starcage. This should be a good turn to play it. And they already know that we are a Shrine deck, so we probably play the Lotus Hideout. Yep. Honestly, I would love to draw the Blue Shrine. That's probably the one that you want to hit the most. Like Blue Shrine, I think is the best one. Right? Black one is nice for, you know, some... Oh, I was thinking about this one exactly, but it's white. Black Shrine is nice, but it cannot win alone. It needs other ones. Green is nice, but you need blue for it. And here's the blue one. Alright. But... Can we survive one turn? I think we can. I think we can. Let's go. Let's draw some cards and see what the plays are. We also get a blocker. Oh, yes. Alright, we have the next one. This one will be huge because it triggers the previous ones. And now we can sweep into this and we get... Okay, this is fine. A very powerful and very greedy play. Sure, let's mitigate single point of damage. That's how we do it. We didn't miss the trample, we are just discalculated. So let's play this. Let's Day of Judgment. Oh man, this feels great. And we can use this to provide black mana, and now we trigger everything. So we live gain, we make tokens, and we draw cards. Oh, and the card is massive. And this journey is kinda amazing in the deck, because you can, you know, search the shrines. For example, blue one, and keep drawing more cards. Alright, the ally. I mean, at this point we just smack this and we probably win the game. Like, we will... Come on. Alright, I'll take this one too. It still gives us enough triggers to take over the game a little bit. When you start live gaining, it's so hard to kill you, man. I mean, sure. We'll just live gain, I guess. And we can even attack. Man, we can actually attack. So which color we lack? Black, white, we don't have blue. Man, we should win this very easily. We play this and we don't use those. And we swing because it actually helps us. Like, we will raise them. So we can use this for 4 mana on the next turn, get a shrine and play a shrine. Probably the green one. Then we trigger all of them. I think that's game. I think they just cannot go through this, man. Sheltered. Okay. Well, this is a really insanely good draw. But we still live gain, so it's not as good as it could be. You also need to think about defending. Man, everything is tapped. If we play to... Man, we're this close to... We will win! Bro, we will actually outrace them. So even with absolutely amazing top deck that kind of gave them 3 or 2 creatures at least, we should be absolutely fine to win this. So we go for the kicker. With this, we find a shrine. Doesn't matter, they can bear. Oh, now they realize that defending is a thing. Oh, no, no, no. Now we are dead. I think this is enough. So we go for another journey. And yes, we'll pay this. We prowess again. We take damage, we don't care. Sorry. I told you they went too greedy on this one. And let's get the missing shrine. For the next turn that won't happen. And now we go for this, we trigger prowess. This is 11 damage easily. Like, we probably get more than this. And of course tokens, cards, all the good... Man, shrines are so cool. Like, I love strategies like this. And yeah, we swing. This doesn't create... I mean, it creates a creature, but it's way more expensive. And our opponent is nice enough to give us lethal. Appreciate it. They can. They absolutely can. Yeah, I would hurt him, but you know. It's kind of funny because if you didn't know what the deck is, you would never say it's a shrine deck. But we actually might have even 4 shrines if we hit well. So that's kind of fun. Our opponent is also experimenting with some new cards in Standard. A Badger. The Badger. Alright, rest in peace. That's fine, we don't really care. We need second white. If we hit a sweeper, we need to be able to play it. That's another Battlefront. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's go for blue mana. This is kinda important. When they see blue and white and authority, they will think of counter spells, especially after this stop. So now we bluff a counter spell. Now they need to think about it, you know, because we have blue mana. And they thought about it for 0 seconds and they still played the biggest counterable spell they could. So now let's start hitting. We need to hit a lot. Double shrine, I'll take it, you know? That's a lot of cards. If we hit right, we can just burn them, man. Man, this is so many cards. I wish we hit this. Alright, we need to discard 2. That's unfortunate. We can get this and probably 1 land. Alright. We are this close to stabilizing. Even against Ugin, there is a chance we will burn them. Like, we can keep all the black shrines for when we have 5 of them and just play multiples on 1 turn and try to burn them for like 20 or 30 damage. Probably not 30, but 20. And we also need to get rid of the Badger. This is just an Ugin deck, you know? Oh boy, let's go for the black mana. It's tempting to go for the Battlefront because then we can hit Starcage and something, but I think it's probably too risky. Right? It feels too risky. This is white, so they can actually exile it. Yeah, let's go for it. I think this is better. We need good hits, but we have a lot of those. We even have still 1 black shrine in the deck. Like, Starcage and blue shrine are probably the best hits. Or black shrine. Alright, listen. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not exactly what we wanted, but it's the same as if we played the Starcage, so I'll take it. Alright. We cleared the board out of Badgers, which is very nice, and I think this is the first temple. We'll think how we will win. Maybe we'll just go for red shrines, but I think drawing cards and getting some, you know, things going is very, very useful. Like, we want to be mana efficient here. Okay, a good draw. We probably need to hit the red one. Oh no, the fish. The fish is against us. Oh no, I fear the fish. They can ultimate, but not sure if the build supports it really. Like, very often with Ugin you don't play chorus, but it's hard to say. They don't really seem to go for it. Right, so they went for this. This is an interesting play, but I think we don't super mind it. We actually have the blue shrine, and we can sweep again. They don't know that we have all the plays. See, that's why we took second white. It was so important here. So we go just Starcage? No, first we go... No. We need to tap like this, because this will be a very tight turn. But we are drawing 2 cards, so we should hit a land. That's important. Or we might miss it. Well then. Alright. Okay, I will just play double authority then. At least we are not discarding cards. And I guess we can go for the lantern then. Okay, this was not as we expected. Like, we have a ton of lands, so generally we shouldn't be missing them. But we are missing them. Of course, Ugin is like the only problem for us. But they're not going for the ultimate. There is a chance they have 0 colorless cards. We can take the damage. With Black Shrine we will life gain a little bit. Man, what a game. More Badgers. Yes, this is what we needed. More Badgers. But they will life gain us, so that's actually not bad. Interesting they went for the tapped land, which is like the worst one, right? They could use more mana if they targeted this one. I think this is just a bit of a, you know, not optimal play probably. Do we just go for the Starcage? Feels like the best play. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We definitely need to stop the Badger, you know, Badger shenanigans. They have a token, so they can draw a card here. They didn't. It seems they just prefer to waste the mana. Let's see what the next plays are. Ugin is honestly the only thing keeping them in the game. And when we drop the red one, we should start threatening it. Okay, let's see. Basically the idea is that they will try to hit face. Ugin is here to make sure that the sweepers don't prevent from hitting face. I kinda love it. The shrines that are targeting are not hitting right. Like they every time hit their shrine that we have backup in the hand. And man, that's a lot of life gain. So at some point we can tank one turn. That's very important. And of course they are killing the... Okay, man, they actually wasted 10 loyalty on this. Oh boy. Okay, so we play this. And we probably start with... Honestly, let's go for this guy. And let's make sure that now we can be a little bit aggressive. Honestly, I think we are on the spot to win this. Not sure if we will, but we are close. And I mean, we can play this because we don't have one. Back to 20. More cards, more tokens, and now we are starting to threaten a little bit. That's nice, that's nice. And we still have Battlefront to hit, you know, the big play. It's interesting they went for the Fountain Port. It feels like probably the worst land to use. Because you don't want to use it for mana, you don't want to attack with it, you want to have it here so it uses the mana from other lands. Because then you waste the fish. And usually you have more mana than you can handle with Badgers. Like guys, they have 9 and 6. They have 15 mana up to 18. We have 7. Okay, so our opponent went full swing. And I'm not sure if that's the best strategy. Because we can right now tank a ton of damage and maybe threaten Ugin. Like if they lose it, that's definitely not great for them. Especially if we drop this guy. Oh man. Now it starts. All the shrines assembled like Avengers. Alright. And we can play one more, right? I think. Bro, they actually love the game. No way. Okay guys, I have no idea what the matchup is, but we probably will cycle Lantern, and I'm kinda excited because we have the coolest blue shrine. I think this is the best one. And our... Okay, I see what's going on. Of course we don't have the right mana, but we can filter it. Or we can just go Journey. You know what? In this one situation, we'll go for the land. And we need what? White mana. Because we can get blue from the Hideout. I don't think we can miss a land here. Like, if we miss, we are probably dead. And we need to draw some cards, get some shrines going, you know, tons of tempo against us here. Let's take the damage. Already some board. Scary, especially when you miss so hard. So, is it a... Man. I think we need to start the shrines and draw those cards. Alright, this is the type of card we want. If we can get the 4th land, with this, good rolls will just win us the game. Like if we hit Starcage and like Blue Shrine or something, or you know, or even the black one, we should be absolutely fine. Okay, let's see. They probably target the Shrine. Unfortunate. I hope that we get it for at least one turn, but I mean we might get it back later. 5 damage. Already hitting hard. The fact that we kinda missed mana, so we cannot play Authority, is really brutal. Okay. Listen guys, there is a chance with a black mana we draw. If we draw untapped land that is white, we can play the Starcage. Okay, it's fine. Still fine. Now we go authority. Now we go authority, because this produces white mana if we overpay by 1. It filters. So now they cannot play more creatures. They are inclined to pump the ones that they have. And oh boy, they will. But that's why we have the Starcage, and we can also hit it with Battlefront, so Battlefront is also in a way a Starcage. So we are pretty consistent on our sweepers in this version. That's a ton of man, that's a ton of damage. We could play this. No! Oh my god, man, this was close. Because we have white, but we need to overpay for it. Okay, this is massive. And now we get the shrine, we get cards, and also second authority, and now if they play, they live gain us. And that's, okay, see? Moment shrine starts to hit, you already get the sweet value. Now we can play this one, and everything is... I should go Battlefront, but I was so excited to play the second shrine, you know? And draw more cards. Alright, alright. We're missing lands like crazy, but we're still winning anyway. Especially against this deck, man. Alright, case. Well, this one is a little bit weaker play than I would expect. But that also means they play Corpses of the Lost, but it's fine because we play Authority, so it's not scary to us. Let's go Battlefront. Show us what you can do. Prowess, prowess. Trigger, trigger. I really hope for some really big hits. You know what? This is actually a big hit. Blue Shrine is the best one. Hands down. Like, look at this. We got 3 cards out of this and also a token. And that was, in a way, a miss, but it's still a hit. It's so good. So now we go for white. We pay life. And we get second authority. And we can already start swinging. Yep. That went nicely. Well, you know, guys, this is a bit of a mulligan, you know? Good start, good start. I think we go with Battlefront and we scrap the journey. But this, you know what? Okay, we will get rid of the shrine in our shrine deck, because this is this is on curve with Battlefront, and Battlefront can get you 2 of them, you know? We could start the first shrine. Or we can go for... You know what? I think we need Fabled. Like, we're really bad at Magic. We're on the draw against Elves, so you know that the Badger spam will commence. You know, they will probably unload the whole hand on turn 2. You know, this kind of stuff. Yes, here it is. The card that is exactly like others. Definitely not different. So for this we play Starcage, but we didn't hit it. So, as you can clearly see, our opponent basically unloaded the whole game plan, and we are on turn 2, which is great. I'll be honest, like, it's crazy how quick Magic has gotten. Like, turn 3 very often is already late game, and you are basically losing or winning the game by then. So what can we do against such reckless hate? I mean, we probably play Authority. We could go for the Shrine. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. It gives us a little bit of, you know, live game. Yeah, and Shrine got you for this legendary. A 1 life point. So obviously this is their best case draw. Absolute crazy ramp with Elves, with Badger, into Space Dragon. Even if, guys, just so you understand how crazy this is, if we have Starcage, we can survive, but we'll probably lose because we need another sweeper. Day of Judgment is too slow for it. Like, they kill us on the next turn. So with Day of Judgment, you are too slow to win. That's wild, man. We'll play this literally to try to live game and maybe not die, especially if they play creatures because they forgot how Authority works. And we'll see if there's any... Yep, swing fall. So Day of Judgment, 4 mana sweeper with Authority would be too slow to survive. Okay guys, I'll be honest, this was a very brave not mulligan, because we are on the play with 2 lands. On the draw it would feel a little bit more confident. Here, you know, we need to do stuff. This has to be white mana, because then we can hit the Battlefront. 1 Battlefront, not 2 of them, please. So we go Authority, we get Temple, we look like an absolute champion. And we stay like that for if we draw 2 lands from the top. I actually added lands because I kept missing them on 24, which is kind of wild because we have the... we can go for what? Red? I think we go red or blue. Let's go blue. This is probably the most important color. We don't have double white for sweepers, but I'm really hoping for this Battlefront to do some magic. Not what we wanted. I think it's too early for this. Oh, we got mana screw. That's so bad, especially against the Vault. The only downside of this card is that it's slow. Everything else is amazing. So we are against some Reanimator shenanigans. And of course they will reanimate some 9-drop. Or 8-drop. No, it's a 9-drop. I remember it right. And then I doubted myself. But they're not going for zombie fight. And we got the thing! Guys, with this, there is a chance. Let's go. Show Battlefront that you can do some crazy things. Blue Shrine and something. Oh my god, this is... Oh, this hits so hard, man. Oh, I love it. And they made the treasure, so now they are losing everything. Even though they can get some reanimation, this is good for us. This is good. We solved one of the big problems, and we have authority, so we won't get hit into face, you know, with Arden or some weird shenanigans. Oh my god, it's stopped. Because of authority, it enters tapped, so it triggers survival. What? And they search for the bringer because of it. Oh, this is not going as I hoped. It was going great until now, but this is a little bit on the painful side. We could hit Lantern. Okay, guys, let's be good at magic, hit Lantern and win. Bad at magic. Oh boy. Well, I guess we can play the Shrine then. This... yeah. I think this one is an oopsie. We could wait until we hit this. Probably don't have this much time. So let's just trigger the blue one and get some cards. Now we still deal something. Something. Alright. Kinda terrifying. But I don't see anything that kills us on one turn. So this is basically Cavaro's Zultai with extra steps. You can remove this card, you can remove basically this, Valgavot, and just keep the combo that actually wins. So, you know, basically this version wins because it's still Cavaro deck, even if the rest of the cards aren't very strong. Yeah, this one doesn't matter. Normally they would win the game already, but this version draws few cards. So good for us. That means we have a chance to at least do this. And I mean, we have to sweep because otherwise we're dead. Especially with Valgavot, that's so risky to, you know, leave something on the battlefield, because then every card discarded or killed, they can cast it. So if they have like Awakened on or Dead or something, oh man, well, that's a zombify. No, Cavaro, of course it's Cavaro. But they need to cast it. So I guess they're waiting one turn for it. Can we find the lethal? Can we find the lethal? This will deal a lot of damage, but not enough, I think. If we go for the journey... No, I think we have to go for this first. And let's see what we will draw. So we play this because it's a shrine, basically. So it, you know, triggers the other shrines. But definitely not the right hit here. Let's go for red mana, maybe. Honestly, this is fine. They will discard our hand, but if we get good draw, like a shrine, or, you know, Battlefront, or something like this, we can play the game out of this. So this was absolutely the best for us. I mean, we are taking a lot of cards after this one. Okay, another shrine. And this is good. We're actually doing a lot here. We could get... let's go. We need those shrines. And there is a chance they won't discard hand again. And I think we're actually winning against Reanimator deck. Are you serious? Let's go. This... Forlance is amazing. This will help us so much. Not only because, of course, we have more mana, but also because our draws won't be basic lands, and we have mostly basic lands in this deck. We have what, 4 multiverses, 4 Fabled, and 4 hideouts. This is fine. Man, I think we're winning. No way. No way we'll win against Reanimator, man. And here we have more. Okay, land for sure. Now we have to play this guy. We trigger all the shrines again. Let's go. They get a shrine, by the way, but we are getting so many cards. I hope for a lethal on this turn. This is so fun. Okay, shrine. Guys, I think we can hit everything. We have all of them, right? We don't have red. So we go red. Guys, I'm pretty sure we are winning on this turn. Look at all the triggers! We have everything! Oh man, and we are dealing so much damage. We can even sweep this board if we want. Okay, we go first, Battlefront. Let's see which one we hit. Prowess, prowess. Man, this is getting way crazier than I expected. This is exactly the one we wanted. Is that lethal? This is 6 damage. Then we play this, and that's a kill. No. And now we got the... Thank you, Lantern, for showing up. Oh my god, this is the craziest win of the day, man, I think. Oh my god, this is perfect. And let's get the land. Why wouldn't we? Alright, all shrines and like 15 damage. Well guys, before we start with the usual, first things first, Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you'll have a great time with your family, with your close ones, and yeah, you know, just few days to chill, play, get some cool presents, so I hope you'll have amazing time. So that's something I wanted to say. Hopefully it will brighten your day a little bit, and we have shrines today. And before we talk about, you know, the whole deck, shrines, I know you heard are absolutely, you know, busted and stuff like this, but generally shrines are not on the power level of the meta. Like, you know, when you play 4-drop and you get this 1/1 token, your opponent is already winning the game. So, you know, probably a very cool deck to watch. I try to keep it entertaining as much as we could, but definitely not the deck to ladder with if you want to rank up. But that being said, it's a very fun deck. I absolutely enjoyed playing it, and it has a ton of synergies which are very, very fun. So if you like seeing shrines, tell me in the comments and we might make more. In all honesty, I like the Battlefront deck with the Starcage. That's why we are playing this and not split up, even though we play Authority just to try to survive. You can hit Starcage with Battlefront, you can also hit this shrine and this shrine. With Lantern, you can kinda cycle the card, you can even hit Authority. So we have quite a lot of cards that we can hit with this. I think it's like enough to make it worthwhile, and you are hitting 7 cards, right? So that's usually a hit. And if you can hit this and this, that's the dream, man. You sweep and you draw a card. With Hideout and Fabled Passage and Multiversal Passage, you very rarely cannot find the missing land. And as you can see, we play double white sweepers, and I also usually didn't have problems with this. So I mean, that was pretty cool, you know, not the craziest deck around, but definitely one of the most fun ones. I played with the historic original shrines, and man, I always like this archetype. So yeah, we don't play too many white ones because, you know, we don't run too many creatures. It's basically on the tokens from this one. So this one is mostly for tutoring with Journey, so we can have all 5 shrines. You can play 2 in case they destroy 1, but we can win on 4 shrines anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. One time again, hope you have a great day today, and yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you to all the patrons as always for helping us make this content so we can all enjoy it. Really appreciate it, guys, and yeah, that's it for today. If you want more shrines, tell me in the comments, and see you guys tomorrow.